Why does concrete sometimes crack, segregate, or fail to compact properly even when the mix design is correct? The answer is often workability. Workability of concrete is one of the most important properties in concrete technology. It directly affects mixing, transportation, placing, compaction, finishing, strength, and durability of concrete structures. Yet, many engineers make one common mistake. They rely on only one workability test. In reality, no single test can measure workability for all types of concrete. Concrete used in RCC beams and slabs, concrete used in road pavements, and concrete used in heavy foundations or mass concrete all behave differently during placement. That is why 3 different workability tests of concrete are used in practice. Slump Cone Test, a quick and essential concrete workability test used on every construction site. We fill the cone in 3 layers, tamp each layer, then lift the cone straight up. The concrete slumps, and the drop in height gives the slump value. Higher the slump, more workable concrete. Lower slump, stiffer concrete. This is the Compaction Factor Test, a scientific way to check the workability of concrete when the slump test fails, especially for low slump mixes. Concrete drops from the top hopper into the bottom cylinder. We take the partially compacted weight, W1, then fully compact it and measure W2. The compaction factor equals W1 divided by W2. If the concrete is highly workable, W1 stays close to W2, meaning it flows and settles easily. If the mix is very stiff, W1 becomes much lower than W2, meaning it can't settle on its own and is hard to work with. A Vee-Bee Consistometer test is used to measure the workability of very stiff and dry concrete, where the slump test gives 0 slump. In this test, we measure the time it takes for concrete to change from a cone shape to a cylinder under vibration. A lower Vee-Bee time means more workable concrete, and a higher time means the mix is stiffer and needs stronger compaction. This is flow table test on concrete to check workability. It measures how easily fresh concrete flows when subjected to controlled impacts. Test gives a flow value, expressed as percentage or spread diameter. This value indicates the degree of workability, from stiff to highly fluid concrete. It is mainly used for high workability mixes where the slump test becomes unreliable, such as flowing or near self-compacting concrete. Let's compare each workability test one by one and understand what they actually measure. First, the slump test. The slump test measures workability in terms of consistency, or how easily fresh concrete deforms under its own weight. The result is expressed as a slump value in millimeters. A higher slump value indicates higher workability, while a lower slump value means the concrete is stiff. This test is commonly used for low to medium workability concrete, such as beams, slabs, and footings. Next, the Compaction Factor Test. This test measures workability in terms of compactability. That is, how easily concrete can be compacted under its own weight. The result is expressed as a compaction factor, which is a ratio. A value closer to 1 indicates higher workability, while a lower value indicates stiffer concrete. This test is mainly used where the slump test is not sensitive, especially for low workability mixes. Now, the Vee-Bee Consistometer test. This test measures workability in terms of remolding time under vibration. The result is expressed as Vee-Bee time in seconds. Here, a longer time means lower workability, and a shorter time means higher workability. This test is suitable for very stiff and dry concrete, such as pavement and roller compacted concrete. Finally, the flow table test. The flow table test measures workability in terms of flowability or spread of concrete under controlled impacts. The result is expressed as a flow value, either as a percentage or spread diameter. A higher flow value indicates higher workability, while a lower flow value indicates low workability. This test is mainly used for highly workable and flowable concrete, such as self-compacting and pumped concrete. So, by comparing all 4 tests, we can clearly see that each test is designed for a specific range of workability, and choosing the right test is essential for ensuring good concrete quality. Follow for more clear and practical explanations on concrete, construction, and civil engineering concepts.